Hello, I live in Ufa and I want to tell you about Ufa. So, first of all, I'm not a party animal, so I can't recommend you some nightclubs or some cafes or restaurants that are very popular in our city. But I just say some words about the place where I usually go. So, when I used to be at the university, I um, went to some nightclubs, but not very often, and I don't think that they exist nowadays. But I just want to tell you about a place. It's a restaurant and a nightclub. It's Maximilian's, and it's very popular among the people who love to uh, dance and to listen to some live performances. And it's a place where a lot of famous singers and some musical bands come to perform there. So if you want to go to a concert, you can easily go there, but it's not a very big restaurant. That's why you have to buy the tickets beforehand, and um, it's not very cheap place, so I must say. uh, the next place I want to tell you about is a very popular place in our city also. It's the Bashkir Opera House, and a lot of troops come here. Uh, a lot of world famous ballets perform here, and of course it's very there are a lot of good performances. So as I said, you have to buy the tickets in advance, and it sometimes it may be cheaper to buy them in the middle of the week, for example on Wednesday or Thursday, or on Tuesday. And speaking about what Bashkir cuisine, uh, there are not so many places where you can try out some Bashkir cuisines, but I strongly recommend you to visit the restaurant Duslik, and there you can try such dishes like bish barmak or vagbilash, and they are very tasty. Um, so uh, our city is very green city, and there are a lot of parks where you can go, where you can just go horse riding, or go cycling, whatever you like. You can go there with your kids, or just have some picnic party there. And I want to say you about one park. It's a park of Лесоводов, and it is situated in the middle of the forest, and there are a lot of spots. There is a small zoo, an area for active people who can play football or play volleyball, and there are a lot of there is an area for kids with different carousels, and there is a barbecue zone when you can spend some time doing some barbecue and drink beer or something like that. Uh, our republic is Muslim, and there are a lot of um, mosques here in Ufa, and the most famous one is Lela Tulpan. It is translated like a tulip, and of course you can have to go there just to have a look at this place. It's very big. It is situated in a very beautiful area, and it has park near here, near it, and um, it looks like a real tulip. So speaking about boat trip, um, it's not very popular in our city because our river Beller is not is it is it doesn't flow across the city, so you can't even see the whole city, but it flows there near the suburbs of the city, and from the boat trip you can observe some old monuments of our city and some historical landmarks, but it's very beautiful, of course. And recently, some 3 years or 4 years, we had summit in Ufa, BRICS summit, and there were built a lot of new hotels and restaurants and some beautiful parks, and of course our city is becoming more beautiful, and I think that it's worth seeing our city.